Greetings, and welcome to Shalom Health Services. This video's primary content is to disseminate information on the most commonly used over-the-counter medical drugs in the Western society. My name is Ras Nasik Shalom, and I am not a medical doctor. However, I am a licensed herbalist in the state of Florida, and my primary purpose of my practice is to support and to promote healthy body functions and systems. If you are into nutrition, if you are into biochemistry, you would like to know how the body works, and you would like to know how medical drugs interact with body systems, then I'm here to disseminate that type of information. This terminology that I use, I will have to define on my ways through this lesson. So when we go to the doctor, we understand that we may have an infection, some type of bacteria, or some type of virus, or anything like that. And they usually prescribe some type of antibiotic. The word antibiotic simply defines as to go against, meaning anti, or to fight for, or fight off. That's anti. The word biotic is to go for life, or living organism, or living bacteria, or living virus. So in the medical terminology, you would say to fight off living organisms, or to kill off bacteria. So take the bacterium that we learned in biology, Streptococcus. Streptococcus would be what would commonly known as strep throat. Your daughter or anybody goes to the doctor and gets strep throat. They got swelling, they got inflammation there. That pain is kind of hard for them to swallow, and they would give them some amoxicillin. This amoxicillin is pretty much something like an enzyme inhibitor. Now, the word enzyme is basically a protein molecule that is used as a catalyst for chemical reactions. So when we say inhibitor, basically you want to stop that chemical reaction. So inhibit means to stop. So they give this amoxicillin to your daughter, and they want to kill off the bacterium called Streptococcus. Bacteria comes from basically a parasite, or basically a virus or something like that. This bacteria needs your body to live. It needs your cells to eat. That's how it lives. So it's a living organism, so it has to live off of you, or eat you. So it basically kills off that chemical reaction so that the bacteria won't eat you. It stops or inhibits the enzyme, the bacteria enzyme, because when you swallow this amoxicillin, which is basically an enzyme inhibitor, and all antibiotics are enzyme inhibitors. And enzyme inhibitors are poison to bacteria. So if you swallow, basically you're swallowing a poison to kill off that bacteria. And once that bacteria is gone and it doesn't have the swelling anymore, and what starts the swelling and irritation so bad is the body naturally has cells that have prostaglandins in them. And this prostaglandin is basically the causation of the inflammation, the swelling, because the cells have been injured. Whenever a cell or anything in your body is being injured or being ate, just the bacteria is eating the throat cells in the cell membrane. The actual cell membrane creates something called phospholipids. And in these phospholipids, the amoxicillin turns on those phospholipids and stops the conversion of prostaglandins. So those prostaglandins are not even forming, or it's not creating the swelling, it's not creating the pain, irritation. So the Streptococcus bacteria is now gone, it subsides, it leaves. And that's how amoxicillin works. That's how basically swellings and pains and all of those different things. Anytime, actually, we can go as far as the next video. I'm going to talk about phospholipids. I'm going to talk about how they're being converted with other non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So, I'll see you in your next video.